How's it going, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers third-party review. Today, the figure we're looking at is Materials Morbus. This is day 4 of our Devastator week. This is from Hephaestus Set B. And, yeah, we are well on the road of getting all this done. This is clearly the Newage's take on Mixmaster. And it is just a really wonderful figure. The head sculpt is great. The paint apps, unfortunately, are fairly scarce, but very well done wherever you find them. The transformation is clean and whatnot. I know a lot of people have complained about the hollowness in the feet, and there is absolutely a lot of hollowness in those feet. But, you know, it kind of helps to fold down these panels. I know that I've noticed from the reviews that I've seen, nobody's noticed that he's got these panels that fold down on the back of his leg. And that actually goes a fairly good amount to filling in that gap, making that less noticeable. And of course, you know, most of us are going to display it from the front. I don't know anybody who displays their toys like this, to be perfectly honest with you. And of course, since this is a Devastator set, most of us are going to be displaying him as a foot, and it won't matter at all. So I'm not really hung up over that concern. I think that it's an extremely well-looking figure, that it's very well sculpted and decently posable. I like this figure a whole lot. In terms of... there we go. In terms of accessories, he comes with his trumpet, the identical trumpet to all of these Hephaestus set guys. Fits into his hand. He holds it just nicely. This figure doesn't have any kind of wrist swivel, so his posability with the trumpet is a little bit less than the other guys, but you know, it still is pretty damn good. You can get a lot of good poses out of him. He can hold that, you know, organically and realistically. And no problems with that, actually, that I've encountered so far. He also comes with a pistol. This is probably the most generic-looking weapon of the entire set. Again, holds that in his hand. Because his hand is the full round, not opening palm variety, he holds it a little tighter than the other ones, not to say that the other ones are holding theirs loosely. And looks good with it. I kind of feel like he's a little underarmed compared to his you know, big pistol / rifle carrying compatriots, but you know, I didn't make that decision. Apparently that's what he likes. Also comes with a set of Energon cubes. By now you should be amassing quite the pile. In terms of size comparison, I don't normally do size comparison, but somebody requested that I do that. Here he is with a Newage car robot. Here he is with the Newage Starscream. Let's see if I can get Starscream. I need to go in and tighten up Starscream's joints, because I've had issues with him, actually, pretty much since I got him. Not to say that this is a bad figure either, just he's a little wonky on the feet. And here he is with Newage Megatron. So they are stacking up really quite well, but the scale is actually pretty decent. As far as I know, I just watched the Transformers movie in theaters for the first time in my life not too long ago, and yeah, that seemed about right to me. To get this guy transformed up, what we're going to do is flip in his little gun parts here. Did I do posability on him? I don't know that I did. Let's do that real quick. Head is on a ball joint, rotate side to side. Not really a whole lot up and down or like confused Mixmasters, but you know, it rotates just fine. He's got a little bit of a transformation shoulder shrug joint going on here. Arm is on a ball joint, goes all the way around, goes out for the full tree pose, bicep swivel, elbow joint for 90 degrees, no wrist or opening palm, which is alright. He's got a waist joint, which works great, dedicated dedicated waist ab crunch. Good Lord. what you guys don't know is that I've actually filmed this review for this guy 3 times, and I've messed up all 3 times, and this time I'm just doing it. You guys get my mistakes. I love you, but you get my mistakes. Leg goes forward that much, leg goes backwards that much. Out for the full Van Damme. Well, it's the full Van Damme. We'll give it to him. A little bit of an obstruction due to the shape of this thigh section here and the clearance in his hip. Like, if you want to go forward, that's fine. But if you want to kind of bring this out to the side a little bit, it's a little bit wonky. So, a little bit of a bummer, but not a big bummer. Not a big bummer at all. It's just a little bummer. Thigh swivel there is just fine. He's got a whole mess of joints here in his knee joint, but if you just focus on the ones that make the knee joint, he's got a double jointed knee for a really deep bend. And that works out fantastic. No real toe joints or whatnot. You can kind of move this a little bit if you want to, but I don't know that it really looks that good. Kind of breaks the sculpt a bit. You can unclick this for what amounts to a pivoting ankle. And you know what? That looks really good. You put him in an A stance and his toes kind of, go flat to the ground. You can do that and it works out great. Looks fine. Yeah, let's get him transformed up. To get him transformed up, you just want to put his thumbs to the side of his chest. Oh, we're going to flip in this gun first. And we're going to untab this part here, bring this out. And then you just kind of fold that in. He's got an L-shaped tab here and an L-shaped slot on his arm. You want to fold it in his hand and then bring those tabs and slots together. He's got, you want to unpeg his windshield like so. And then the leg is going to come up. This tab is going to go into a little slot back here. Like, no, it doesn't go into a slot. There's a big hollow underneath his leg that the tab is going to just kind of home in on. Bring this around, and ta-da, like a miracle, it all just works out. So again, bring that up, bring everything around. These sides you're going to tab together, click those into place, and that's it. That's him in his alt mode. And gosh, he looks great. I had the Magic Square Mixmaster not too long ago, and his transformation particularly was it felt like a chore, with a lot of parts that needed to be, folded and twisted and whatnot, and just the whole process as I was doing it, like I knew that there was a more efficient way to do it, and I feel that this is basically boiled down the efficiency to its just, essence of it. And I like it. He's got that just chunky 80s cement mixer look. Got the cartoony proportions going. All 6 tires roll really well. And I'm not sure what else to say about this. This figure looks really great. I'm enjoying it a whole lot. Again, big shout out to ShowZ Store for shipping these to me. They didn't cost me a whole lot, and they shipped them fairly quickly, actually, coming in from China. First time I actually dealt with ShowZ Store, it took them more than a month, actually almost 2 months to get their stuff to me. Now it only takes a few weeks, and that's a huge improvement, especially in our modern time, which has to deal with, like, pandemic crap and whatnot. But anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Tune in tomorrow for the next day of our Devastator Week. See ya. Have a good one.